The Latin from Manhattan is a biopic about a Latin woman who was the first adult film star.
Superstar, yeah.
Superstar. How much are we lacking of Latin biopics in the industry?
A lot more than I'm comfortable, saying it, because I don't like to complain about the lack of representation. I've done that for so long. And now that we have a time where people of color are getting a lot of attention, a lot of opportunities, I still feel like our community could do more to tell their stories, to tell our stories, each other's stories, so that we get to know ourselves better, because that's what art does, cinema. We learn, our struggles, we share them, and also our neighbors, our non-Latino fellow human beings. We watch mainstream fare, so we understand the all-American, we understand other folks. The African-American experience is very well represented now, finally, after so many years of being on the other side of the railroad as far as movies are concerned. And now it's, there's a plethora of artists and stories to be told and have been told. So I love being a part of something that continues that for our community. And as long as we support our own, and that means you come out to watch us, we will have opportunities to continue telling these stories.
I'm curious, after 40 years and plus in the industry, what makes you choose a character or a project? Like, what are your criteria at the moment?
Just the human condition, that it's more than just a bad guy or whatever. It's, I do play a lot of villains, but not only villains. But unfortunately, when I play the hero, there's never a budget, like not a big budget. And when I play the bad guy, it's usually because I think audiences are used to seeing exotic bad guys, whether you're Anglo, the British bad guy, the Russian. There's a lot of folks that, it's not just because we're Latino, but it has to have three dimension. Like the work I did on Ozark, the character was written so well that character, even though he was a bad guy, is paying off for me in so many ways. So I've been able to do other work due to the mastery, the artistry of Jason Bateman and others that made that show great. So that even though I was only in the first season, it stays with people, and I was able to do something like Mission Impossible based on that work.
What would the audience see from you in this movie?
They'll see a man that you don't see that much of. I mean, it's a man from another time. Machote, Cubano, very macho, very traditional, very torn, tortured. There's some violence, there's some domestic abuse, which unfortunately was a big part of many of our lives, because corporal punishment didn't go out of style until a certain time, like maybe the 80s or 90s. But, there was a place in our society for spankings, and some folks sometimes took it too far. But, we're going to see another time, another era, and the formation of this incredible person who became a superstar in the oddest of businesses.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great talking to you. Thank you.
A lo máximo.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.